Look, I don't want to destroy anybody's imagination here, but I've been watching the media really closely lately, and I know when they do stuff and when I know when they do the wrong stuff. And RIP to Bob Saget and all the close ones and everything like that. But he didn't die at 65. And he probably died of COVID or something like nobody could put their finger on it because look at the way the media did it. The media took Bob Saget for a ride through the Communism Express. Whatever they said went. No hitches. Look through all the media. Every report is butter on it. There's no conflicting reports from any area, which means it's definitely fake because every story they ever make is fake. Any story you tell could be told all different ways, a variety of ways each story could be told. And on that story, on Bob Saget, every single report matches, which means there is a red flag on Bob Saget's death. John Stamos, I see you in the media for the first time ever. I have read non-conflicting reports about what you did, what you said, where you were, and how you felt. I even wrote to your Instagram with no response whatsoever because probably millions of people were writing to that Instagram. Dave Coulier, same thing. All of the cast members from Full House, I don't need to name bomb everybody, but all of the reports on the media matched. And that's a red flag. We don't need to drag this video on forever, but we can, because this is the horse that never needs to stop being kicked. As they take Bob Saget and push him into the past, nobody's going to ask what happened. He was laying in bed sleeping at 65, and everybody's worried about other things like the pandemic. Wouldn't somebody question if it was the pandemic? Anywhere? Including you, Stamos? Don't front. You read all the reports in the media too, because you want to see what they're saying. Everybody does. We're all checking the TV and the VCR and the DVD and Laserdisc and all of the formats that they have. I've run out of thinking power to even let you know what devices it could be on because it's on such various devices now. Now, what I believe Bob Saget represents is a communist drive with the media. Just checking to make sure everybody's cool, to make sure the weather's good, just in case they could drop another report that has nothing to do with anything, that has everything to do with everything, without anything to do with anything, that everybody believes and everybody carries on to going on forward with it. We don't need all that. Just at least half of you don't believe the media, I hope. So as you don't believe the media, the other half that does actually does believe the media. So I did believe Bob Saget died and passed away, whatever you call it, kicked the can, shit the bed, everything like that. But I didn't believe how, because they didn't give you an actual reason. And now that he's been sleeping to death at 65 with no cough and no sudden flu, I'm like, whoa. Slow down here, folks. You're giving us way too much Bob Saget matching information between NBC, CBS, CNN, and Newsmax. They're all telling you the same thing on the story, which means it's an AP story, Associated Press, which means Bob Saget's agent, if you will, would have had to pay them just to get the report put across the right way, in which they did. Because if you notice, the information has been tendered. as it may be the same report you heard on every single network, which means there's nobody even researching it. So I'm just calling it out as it may be. This feels like a false flag operation on the media to shut down the public's thinking for a couple minutes so that the government might move forward with something different. Now, it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing, it might be medium. I don't know. I'm not sitting here speculating the worst case scenarios. I'm just saying that Bob Saget died of something other than sleep. I'm not pro this, I'm not anti that. I'm not telling you not to wear a mask. I'm not telling you to wear a mask. I'm not even telling you there's such thing as a mask. I'm telling you the Bob Saget report has doo-doo stinking all over it. There's something fishy about it, and that fish is salmon. It is a stinky fish, and it's all over the place. And everybody that I asked about it, they said it smells too. It smells to high heaven. It smells like Lori Loughlin's $1 million worth of jewelry that was just robbed 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I read Yahoo every day. I'm a Yahoo critic. And just to let you know that this video is completely authentic, I would like you to know that I approve this video.